Okay, go.
Favorite song or a different question?
Favorite song at the moment?
Oh boy. My favorite song at the moment is, I would probably say, I'll let you guys take this one because I don't know. I'm all over the place.
I probably got to take cleanup on this. I'll answer third.
All right, my favorite band I'm digging right now is actually Makeout. Something we do often. Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed their EP that they released, Crazy and Secrets. And I guess I'm not digging Demi Lovato's new stuff. I have to admit that. But as far as rock, actually, the Greta Van Fleet I really like.
Fuck off! That was what I was gonna say. Sorry for swearing.
Beep in there.
Sorry.
Did they get censored? I'm really digging Greta Van Fleet. I mean, they sound to me like a literally like Zeppelin reincarnated. It's just incredible.
They're all brothers.
Yeah, and they're like 19 years old.
So that's pretty much what I was gonna say. I don't know. We should have organized that better. But it's all right. Yeah. Sorry for swearing. It's the first instinct. So yeah.
You don't want to talk very much.
Yeah, it's okay. It's very rare.
Usually he's in his crate by now this time of night.
Yeah,
but we pulled him out for this interview. So.
Okay, Jen, it's your turn for the next two questions.
The next one is, where would you like to perform at and why?
Oh, I think this is tricky. We all have probably a different answer for this. I mean, Hometown Love, I would love to perform in Toronto at the Molson Amphitheatre or Canada Centre, because that's kind of, the big venue here. Yeah, Budweiser Stage now, I guess it's called. But as far as, like, country or place, like, there's so many possibilities. So I guess I'm going to say Madison Square Garden is my top place. Oh, yeah. That's my top. Really? What about you guys? I don't know if I really have a top place. I don't know. Do you have one? On your couch for me? Yeah, that's his favorite place to play.
See, I always wanted to go, on tour in, Europe, because that seems where, everything's happening right now. New Zealand, just, anywhere there. Anywhere over the sea. If that's dreaming too big, I'm sorry, but, I don't know, I like it over there. And I can walk the Lord of the Rings path, too, if we go to New Zealand.
Oh, yeah, if we did, an acoustic show where they have the Hobbit Hills.
Yeah. So that would be fun.
Another. Sorry.
What's your favorite social media app and why?
I personally hate social media because I'm bad at it. I go weeks without posting. So I'd probably say Snapchat because it's in the moment you don't have to go back if you've missed things. And I don't know. I would say Snapchat.
Social media.
Yeah. What's your favorite social media app?
Our favorite social media app?
Yeah. Ryan's the Twitter guy.
Ryan's the Twitter guy.
He tweets and twats and toots and.
I wasn't Twitter before, but when I took over, I mean, we all do the band Twitter account, but I'm probably the main person on it. Mm-hmm. And what's grown on me about it is the amount of different people you can reach from all over the world, and just it's its own little community.
Although we end up mostly just tweeting at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more on Instagram and Snapchat. I don't have Twitter. I don't use Twitter anymore. Those are all these guys. So yeah, Instagram and Snapchat.
Can you tell us what you've been working on?
We, no. No, yeah, we have the weekend. We just finished off our EP. Just One Night is the first single. The EP is kind of a combination of some things we recorded out in Vancouver, some things we recorded at home. It's a kind of a then, now, next is what I like to call it. Some older stuff, some current stuff, and kind of where we're headed. And on top of that, working on some shows. We've got a tour in the works. We've got a show next month, a hometown show next month. And we're working on doing a couple little special video things for our online presence.
we got a Tom Petty tribute in the works. So.
The cat's out of the bag now. Yeah. And the other thing we're working on is radio play right now. We're actually starting to get radio play just one night across Canada, which is awesome. Alberta right now has been showing a lot of support, which is really cool. So we're really excited to see, hopefully,
See how it goes.
Yeah, hopefully a few more stations pick up. But
It was kind of a surreal moment today. I got an email, kind of an update how our song's been doing at radio, or just like an update in general. And it's just really bizarre seeing our band name amongst, Nick Jonas and Avicii and all these other people that are like just absolutely killing it right now. And then it's like us kind of tucked in there with them, and I was like, "What? Why are we in there?" I'll take a tuck any day. It's kind of cool.
I'm gonna have to
what's
change.
a tuck?
Tuck is like sneaking it in there.
Okay.
Like how you like slide into someone's DMs, like you just slide in there, like you tuck in. But yeah, too much.
Well, we'll cut out the last part.
Sorry, there's a bug over here.
Why did you point that out?
I saw it crawling on the amp.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second.
Giant centipede.
You're good.
Oh, great. I don't think I killed him. Now he's pissed off.
You've enraged it. You've enraged it.
Alright, sorry. Okay, we're
Sorry. I had to point that out there. I almost got eaten by a centipede.
We're really professional.
In case you guys don't know, St. Catharines centipedes are actually very vicious. Where we're from here, they're about this big, and they get, sometimes you'll wake up and your foot's swallowed by one, so they're quite scary.
Ew.
Oh boy. I'm gonna have to. I'm changing the next question up because it goes with number 7. So, what's your favorite movie right now?
Movie?
Favorite movie?
I saw It twice in the theaters, so...
Yeah, I'm not really a movie guy. I hadn't been to the theaters in probably 3 years, and then I went to see It, and that was pretty good. But I don't really watch a lot of movies. This guy is
I'm
a
a
movie guy.
I'm a big movie guy.
More TV shows, actually.
My favorite movie right now is actually a recent one, Baby Driver. It's got an unreal soundtrack, good action, good story.
Good movie.
Crack was amazing. He did an amazing job with it.
I've yet to see it. As I
I'm pretty sure
mentioned.
the soundtrack is amazing, and the way he uses it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
Baby Driver.
Baby Driver. Yeah. I think I could list off more movies I'm not excited for, to be honest.
Yeah, like
Just Sleep. Bad Play.
What's your favorite song to perform?
Ooh, favorite song to perform. I don't know. I mean, I really like, obviously, Just One Night. It's kind of a more upbeat song. It's fun. It gets the crowd going. But our other song, the kind of title track off the EP, Changes, really meaningful song. So I'd probably say that one, to be honest. Changes would be, it means a lot to me as a person. So, I mean, it's, and as a band. And I think that, for me, is kind of not a highlight of the show in the sense of everyone's going nuts.
It's
but
a ballad.
It's a ballad. It's a slow song, but it's that's my favorite one. What about you? What's your favorite one to play?
You go first.
We actually do a cover of Johnny Be Good by Chuck Berry, and I really like it because I get to sing it, so I get to rock out on bass and sing, and he kind of takes a breather.
I get a break,
Get go crazy for a couple
get
minutes.
to have a few drinks, and
So Johnny Be Good for me. Absolutely.
What about you?
100%.
I don't know if I have a favorite. Now I'm trying to think. That's a difficult question.
Try to just enjoy his being on stage with us.
Just like being there.
He likes looking down and seeing all the I Love Riley signs
Yeah.
because it makes him feel less important. So
It's all good. Feel good.
Yeah, no, they're all good. I like changes. I like the change up. I like Shake It Up, which is another one of our songs, which will be on our EP. That one's a good jam. Um,
I like the bass line, Shake It Up.
yeah,
Kind of, you know,
Thank you.
makes me want to dance, but I can't dance, so that's the only reason I don't like that.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's, yeah.
That's the entertainment.
Yeah.
If you weren't in a band, what would you be doing?
I would be. I feel like probably a narwhal would be.
Narwhal.
No, I don't know if I wasn't in a band.
Jockey,
Yeah,
like,
something
riding horses.
something to do with music. You know, little side thing that I do is I get to travel to Comic Con, so I'd probably do that more. I would, yeah, cat. If I had the choice to be anything in the world, I think you meant a job, but anything in the world I could be would be a cat. I mean, you just sleep 22 hours a day, and that sounds alright to me. Job-wise, something to do with music or the entertainment industry for sure.
My job, I actually do it as well. Is an actor, so I do that on the
Go
side.
into acting, yeah.
Yeah, I would just go more into acting instead.
Same thing with me. Yeah, I work as a cook. I actually went to culinary school, so if I kind of work here. I got a job here just so I can be in bands and stuff and still do music. But if I would have no other, like, not necessarily holding me back, but if there was an opportunity where I wasn't in a band, I would try to go cook on cruise ships or somewhere on a resort, just hang out and live there for free. That was a dream for a bit. But then I started playing in bands more seriously and really liked music more.
If you were stuck on an island and could bring one thing, what would it be? And what would you choose?
If we were stuck on an island, could bring one thing.
Are we
I would bring
all-
Riley.
hold on, Are we all stuck on the island?
Yeah.
Are we all together?
We're all already together.
So we gotta find
I
something.
feel like we
else
should have
to
prepped
do.
this game where like you go camping and you have to bring something that starts with the first letter of your name. We should have done that.
Focus.
I would, if I could bring one thing, given that food and water and everything are all there,
Food and water.
I would bring my record collection for sure.
You don't have a record player.
Yeah. You just have your record.
With my record player, it comes as one.
Why?
It comes as one. Okay.
And which record? Because you can't bring all your records. You
One
get
thing, not one thing, not one. That's like saying I'm gonna bring one key. No, you can bring your keys.
No, you can't.
You can bring your. This is one thing
Well, no, that's a bunch of things together.
on one thing.
one thing. That's count.
I'll accept it.
We'll accept that.
See,
We'll
they
accept
love-
it.
oh,
We'll
God.
accept it.
What about you?
I would bring. You go first. Why do I have to go second?
I always have Netflix.
Okay.
I would probably bring Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. That's it.
I would bring John Cusack.
The person?
Yeah, the person.
The actor?
Yeah.
Or Tom Hanks, he can help us out.
No, John Cusack.
John Cusack's actually a nice guy.
He's got a fun name, so.
Alright.
Okay, if you're going based on fun names, Willem Dafoe.
I made my choice and I stand by it.
Oh,
It's like that's. So it looks like we're gonna die within 24 hours in this island. So.
John Cusack. Andrew's albums. What are you
Harry
bringing?
Potter.
Oh, Harry. The movie or the book?
The book.
Oh, okay.
oh man,
It'll take more time to read than to watch.
you can watch it over and over.
You can read it all over and over.
How about
How are we going to
Start
watch it?
fire
We don't have
with
a TV.
Burn, keep you warm like that.
How did you guys meet?
What do we need?
Riley and I met through a mutual friend that brought him into the band. And Riley actually originally started as a guitarist, and
I wasn't.
I had to break the news to him that we didn't like him as a guitarist.
Yeah.
And then I called him back and was like, "Do you want to play bass, though?" And he decided to answer that phone call after ignoring me. So I mean, that's good that he
I was
answered
pretty
it.
mad.
And Ryan,
Well,
we met in a Starbucks.
Yeah. We actually
and,
played hockey growing up together.
Yeah, we didn't even know.
Yeah.
Really, I guess you told me like we played hockey as little kids together, and didn't even know that until like a few weeks ago. So it's pretty cool. We go way back,
Interesting.
like Packy Sack.
2010.
What is the
Something
song?
like that,
What is the songwriting process like?
What What was that? You froze like you did the robot there with it.
What is the songwriting process like?
Oh, the songwriting process is depending on the song. I mean, some songs. The way that I look at songwriting is it's kind of like turning on a faucet. Just let it run, and eventually you're gonna get some good water out of there. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna get some good quality stuff. But if it's not turned on frequently enough, then you're gonna have some sludge and kind of crap coming out. So you got to get through the crap before you can get to the good stuff. Yeah. So I would say like some songs come really naturally and really quick. Some of them are a nightmare, but you kind of get through them, and some of them you write and then you think they're really good, and you wake up the next morning and you're like, yeah, that was not what I thought it was. Sometimes it starts on a guitar, sometimes it starts on a piano, sometimes it starts on a laptop.
Sometimes it starts with all of us splitting a case of beer, and then just magic flows.
Yeah.
What's the most embarrassing moment you've had in the group?
The something moment?
Most embarrassing moment.
Most embarrassing moment? Oh my god.
I don't mind what got
Together?
Every show.
I got a lot.
Happens every show. My most embarrassing moment, musically, I tend to fall a lot on stage because I jump off a lot of things. And we were playing a show that had a low, like, overhanging, like, garage door track. And I totally split my head open on the track, like, second song into the set. So having to play completely bloody for the rest of that set was pretty embarrassing. Yeah, it did look kind of cool, I guess, but...
Pour tequila on it after too.
Yeah. What's your most embarrassing moment? You two.
Me?
I don't know. You would know mine because like I have so many highlights.
Yeah, every day is an embarrassing moment for Riley.
Every time with me. I don't even know. I can't.
What about
even,
you?
pinpoint
I don't even know your embarrassing moments.
I don't know if I have one.
He's just Mr.
You're still
Wonderful.
new, so
Yeah. Trying to think. I don't know of any embarrassing moments from Ryan.
I remember I broke 2 strings. Because bass strings never break, and I somehow broke 2 in one show. Like, that was just kind of crappy. That wasn't really embarrassing, though, just, like, stuff that happened. I don't know, Matt Drum said the one time.
Yeah.
Jumped off the bass amp, or the bass drum, and put a nice dent in it. That was fun. Yeah, other than that.
Every time you go out with
happens.
Riley, it's an adventure. You never know whether you're going to get beaten up, whether you're going to get arrested, whether you're going to have a good night, a bad night. You never know. It's always an adventure with Riley. Yeah.
Have you ever forgotten your own lyrics?
Oh,
Yes.
all the time. The biggest one for that, I think, is so the way going back to kind of the songwriting processes, some of the songs on our EP we completely wrote and had been playing them the way they were for quite a long time. And then when we went out to Vancouver to record, we did pre-production on them, and we basically rewrote
a lot
the whole
of stuff.
song, lyrically, instrumentally.
Every little thing.
So sometimes I still even go back into that old lyric, or if I jokingly go into the lyric, like at rehearsal, and then I'll totally forget what the new lyrics are.
Yeah.
Um,
a lot.
We did an acoustic show recently, and we were rehearsing for it.
I wasn't
and
there.
I had to tell Andrew what the lyrics were to the song.
yeah, I have a really bad memory for lyrics.
Maybe because you hit your head so many times.
Yeah, probably. Not really too bad though. Like it's not ever. I'm good at covering it, I guess.
Yeah, you can always recover.
Yeah.
If you could collaborate with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be?
Don't give me that. Dead or alive, you can collaborate with anyone. For me, would be Steven Tyler for sure. I think he's just a phenomenal songwriter. I always idolized him, and then I had the pleasure of meeting him, and he's even more incredible in my eyes now because he's a super nice guy. So I think it'd be great to sit down with him and first off hear some of the stories from back in the day, and then kind of get into his head and write the way he would write.
Me? I kind of have one for each. So if it was
You need one for each.
one
Dead
for
or
each,
alive, one dead or
yeah.
Okay.
Alive would be like Selena Gomez or.
So for yeah,
Steven Tyler's
thanks.
not dead.
So for
Well, I guess they're both. I mean, like classic.
For
It's
dead,
almost
it would probably be John Lennon, and be able to work with one of the most amazing songwriters ever. Ringo. Octopus is gotten. When alive, I would definitely, rather than do Paul McCartney, I would probably say Ed Sheeran because
Sheeran.
who are you?
Sheeran.
Fucking
Asian.
Ed Sheeran. And what about you, Red?
James Brown. Sure. But like, I don't know. I was trained like when I was coming out of high school. I trained in jazz. So I go to school for it before I took cooking. So yeah, probably James Brown.
Who is your biggest influence?
As a band or as individual?
I think that's the neat thing is we all bring our own individual influences into it, and it makes for a really unique experience. I listen to such a wide variety of music. I mean, I don't think there is a genre I don't like. There's some I like more than others, but so I kind of like all sorts, where these guys are kind of more of the jazz and the rock and, you know, that kind of stuff, where I kind of bring that pop or the alternative or something like that. I think there's too many to name. We've been lucky enough to work with some of our
Idols.
influences and idols, and, you know, like we've worked with some of the greatest Canadian bands, Glass Tiger and Headley and Chubby Checker, not being Canadian, but we worked with a lot of our influences and idols, so.
I'm actually going to see Headley soon.
Yeah.
Nice, yeah.
Clouds.
Where are you going to see them?
In Halifax.
Obviously on the Cageless tour, but I mean.
Yeah,
let's
in
see.
Halifax.
Oh, Halifax, nice.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, no, they're
Like an
a great
hour.
group of dudes, and Tom's a good buddy of ours. The one that produced EP, so.
Cool.
Cool. Bit of a delay.
There's a little bit of a delay.
Yeah, the screen turned black. Who takes the longest to Who takes longest to get ready?
Who takes the longest showers?
To get ready.
Get ready? Definitely Ryan.
No, you.
Well, okay, hold on. Getting ready for a show or getting ready to go out? If it's to go out, definitely Ryan. Definitely Pretty Boy Ryan. If it's getting ready for a show, me, for sure. I mean, these guys can just... And I tend to do vocal warm-ups and, you know, drinking my tea and my mystery throat solution stuff. That is just...
What's a honey ginseng?
Man,
Tastes awful.
worst thing ever taste-wise, and I still can't even stomach it, but something great for your throat. Orange juice with garlic, oil of oregano, and cayenne pepper. Your throat, vocal cords nice and good if you're on tour,
I'm
but
never getting a
it's,
drink out of your fridge.
it's yeah, it's disgusting. Horrible.
You probably already got this answer, but who's the clumsy one?
Who's the clumsy one?
You're right.
Although I fall
Oh,
on
God.
Riley.
I'm more of a general clumsy.
Yeah. Riley tends to Ryan's nimble. Riley he tends to fall or break things or do things, but then he just yells gypsy after, so you can always tell he's falling down because he won't be anywhere around you and you'll just hear gypsy. Yeah. Or he does the
I
Pee Wee
can
Herman
admit
laugh,
that one
so.
100%. So I've come into some predicaments. I got myself in some weird predicaments.
Seems as though we're in a pickle.
Yeah.
Our last question is, what would you like to say to your fans?
What do we like to say to them?
What's something we say to them?
No,
Something
what
we want
to say to them. Yes.
to them?
Yeah.
I would like to say thank you so much to everyone who's requested our song at radio and who is helping us get to the next level where we want to be. I'm blown away by the support we've received off this first single, and I think that, to me, like, just thank you. I mean, thank you, and stay in our life, and we'll stay in yours. We're only going to keep going, so.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's all we got.
Awesome.
So, Crystal has recorded the interview, and it will be on our YouTube page very soon, and then it will be on our website.
Awesome.
It'll be in 2
Send
parts.
Send us all the links and stuff, and we'll repost them.
I'll definitely do that.
It will be in 2
Awesome.
parts since the first time messed up.
2 parts? Cool.
Yes.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
And enjoy the Headley tour.
I will.
If you got VIPs by any chance, tell the boys we say hello.
We're not that far from Halifax. It's like 8
I actually don't have VIP. I can't afford it. I was lucky I could afford the tickets, but
It is expensive, but it's good that you're
Yeah.
supporting. And hopefully, we'll see all of you guys eventually. Where are the other 2 from again?
North Carolina.
North Carolina and
Arizona.
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 Arizona is one of the stops on the tour that we have in the works right now for February. Nothing's set in stone, but hopefully we'll get to go there. North Carolina, maybe one day. Closest we've been to North Carolina was when Ed Sheeran wore a shirt on stage there, but that was in North Carolina.
What?
That's cool.
gonna come to Halifax anytime soon?
Hopefully, yeah, after the American tour we have planned, there's some talks for a Canadian tour, so hopefully early next year we'll do both.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us, guys.
All right,
You're
thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.